Kakmans here, Supply Chain Dynamics, Chapter 12, Collaborative KPIs. Sysdea Game Plan 12, Initial High Quality. So what would have happened if initially things would have been different? If, for instance, initially one of those golden rules of IT outsourcing would have been followed, which is when you outsource something, make sure that everything is in order, that everything is running smoothly before you give it to somebody else to look after it. And we can, of course, play with that scenario. Let's first look at the first 2 years, and let's then run a scenario in which the gap is not 1, but is -1, and see what that does. What you then see is higher IT system quality, and indeed some IT improvement work even here somewhere along the way, a little bit, in fact. Quite hopeful. If you look at the trust level, the buyer the buyer does trust the supplier, well, just slightly on the positive side on the 10-point scale, 5.5 or so. The supplier is still more positive about the buyer. So things are not horrible, things are not really good either. But it's pretty plain that in this case there would not have been a big crisis. If we would have continued this then for 48 years with this IT quality gap, what would have happened? Well, you see a better data clean rate, less polluted data. In terms of buyer trust, still erosion. Still, after 4 years, we come to a level of 4.5 or something like that. And why? Well, the fundamental problem is after this this modest level of IT investment, nothing well, not enough is being invested. So we do end up, but just a little bit later, in this vicious cycle of lower IT quality leads to more problems lead to lower satisfaction, that leads to lower trust on both sides, and that leads to less willingness to invest, and also higher costs, and so less room to invest. That is not really fundamentally changed, although the absolute level is higher. As you see, the pattern of cost is similarly towards more and more cost. So this would not have been a solution. You really need to change the rules of the game. Even high initial quality would not have helped.